From Cleopatra Entertainment on Blu-ray comes 2024's Vampire Zombies from Space. This is a shot in black and white throwback to 50s sci-fi movies that is a ton of fun. This is 98 minutes, directed by Michael Stasko with Oliver Gregorio. Deep list apologies for every name I'm about to mangle. Jessica Antonovsky, Judith O'Day, who you would know from Night of the Living Dead, Lloyd Kaufman in a very Lloyd Kaufman role, and Simon Reynolds. This is presented in 5.1 surround sound or stereo audio with optional English closed captions or Spanish closed captions. Basically, the story is a small town America in the 50s is overrun by space vampires and the resulting zombies that come from these titular vampire zombies from space. I didn't know what to make of this when I started it. I was a little afraid it was going to be just very winky and very blinky and nod, very winky and very, making fun of the 50s and making fun of old sci-fi movies. And it's really kind of a loving tribute to them. It's really funny. It's really silly. I was surprised how sharp and smart the humor was in this. It is crude at times. There's a lot of profanity, which at first put me off, but then I realized when it's used, it's kind of funny. It's not like some films that just go way over the top with the F word and it just becomes like, you're trying too hard to be cool. This film doesn't do that. I was very impressed with this film. It made me laugh a lot. The effects are good. Mostly practical effects are very good. And when the effects are not good, they're kind of intentionally not good. And it was really impressive what this group of people were able to do, is sort of, more or less with a bunch of friends and green screen. So I would recommend this to people who like old sci-fi movies like I do. It's very Ed Wood. It's very much of a nod to Ed Wood films. It's very much of a nod to like The Blob and just anything like that. The performances in it are all pretty good. Some of them are a little amateurish, but I mean, I believe that's who they hired in some cases. And it is fun to see the cameos, but the cameos don't like stick out like a sore thumb or overpower it at all. And again, the Lloyd Kaufman cameos is pretty great. And again, very trauma. So very much rated R, which is fine. So for profanity and gore and things like that, there's no nudity in this. You don't really get nudity that much anymore. Special features include Vampire Zombies from Space cast and crew interview documentary that's 16 minutes. Cult icons of, I'm gonna put it the way it says it here because that will save me some breath. VZFS, cult icons of VZFS, Judith O'Day. That's a 4-minute interview and it's sort of done like through Zoom or on her phone. Cult icons of VZFS, Lloyd Kaufman. That's 3 minutes. There's a director commentary that's very fun and interesting. You get deleted scenes, 5 of them that run 6 minutes total. VZFS, Windsor International Film Festival highlights, 1.5 minutes of just the film premiering at a local film festival. A 3-minute slideshow. VZFS trailer that's 1 minute, and then you get Cleopatra Entertainment trailers for Mirror Life, Modern Zombies, Fear Cabin, Cocaine Werewolf, Afraid, The Beast Hand, Silent Bite, and Lion Girl. So if you're like me and you grew up watching things like Creature Double Feature, and you love old 50s black and white sci-fi movies, and you love old horror movies and old monster movies, I think Vampire Zombies from Space is something you will probably quite enjoy. If you like, they even reference, I love it in the extras, they reference Police Squad. They reference the fact that some of their comedy is people doing something in the foreground and something silly in the background, or saying silly lines with a straight face and not really playing into the comedy so much. If you like that kind of stuff, you will appreciate Vampire Zombies from Space on Blu-ray from Cleopatra Entertainment.